You've seen the top 20 guns for Season 2. Now here's exactly how to break the game with them. We've built 10 loadouts for every playstyle. Aggressive entry, toxic double weapon setups, anchoring ARs, and one sniper build that dominates the map. Plus, one bonus loadout at the end that is so effective, it should probably be banned. First up, the VMP. The goal here is simple: maximize your slaying potential and capitalize on every kill. Quick Fix keeps you alive between gunfights. Dead Silence keeps you off the radar. Overclock charges your operator faster, and we're running the Claw because it fits perfectly with an aggressive SMG playstyle. No gung-ho needed. Score streaks are the triple stack: UAV, Shock RC, and Advanced UAV. But they're also running the EMP system through the Killstreak support wildcard because persistence is everywhere in ranked right now, and you need an answer for it. Semtex and Smoke round it out. It's my go-to combo and it works in every situation. Same principle as the VMP, but we're solving a different problem. The USS-9 suffers from slower strafe speed, so we're compensating. That means Skulker with a perk grade red wildcard to boost that movement. The difference is noticeable. You go from getting tracked easily in gunfights to actually being able to dodge shots at mid-range, which is where the USS-9 lives. Quick Fix, Dead Silence, and Overclock stay the same. Score streaks stay the same too. The big change is the operator. We're swapping the Claw for the Annihilator. The Claw works best when you're in people's faces, but the USS-9 plays further back than the VMP. The Annihilator's versatility fits that mid-range identity way better. Semtex and Smoke again. Now for the shotgun loadout, and everything here changes. Dauntless protects you from burning damage and slow effects, crucial when you're pushing into thermite and Molotov spam. Gung-ho lets you sprint while reloading and hip firing, which is non-negotiable on a shotgun. Overclock and Dead Silence stay. The operator is the Tempest, and this is the key. The Tempest is basically a shotgun on steroids. It pairs perfectly with the HSO's aggressive rhythm. For equipment, Stem Shot makes the most sense when you're constantly in people's faces, and Molotov gives you area denial, which is critical with shotguns because you need to control where fights happen. Now, this is where things get interesting, and a lot more toxic. These next 3 loadouts run 2 primary weapons, and each one is built around a specific combo that covers every range on the map. The CX-9 Burst is the deadliest close-range weapon in the game, but it can't work alone. The burst delay punishes you if you miss. So we pair it with the Type 63, but honestly it could be any flex SMG or even a sniper. Since the CX-9 Burst dominates in Search and Destroy, CDM, and Frontline, the loadout is built for those modes. Trip Mine and Trip Sensor with Restock. Yes, it's toxic. Gung-ho so you don't die reloading the CX-9's tiny mag. And Dead Silence. Score streaks are the S&D triple: UAV, Shock RC, and Hunter Killer Drone. The Annihilator is there for TDM and frontline rotations. This loadout has one job: anchor, hold the line, and play for streaks. The PKM locks down positions. You pick a sight line, you plant yourself, and you make it unplayable for the other team. The VMP is your secondary for when you need to rotate or someone pushes too close. You could also run a shotgun or a USS-9 as the second weapon, whatever covers your weak spot. Molotov and trophy system for area denial and projectile protection. You're sitting on a precision, so you need both. Quick Fix, Dead Silence, and Overclock are the standard core. The Annihilator rounds it out. The usual 3 respawn score streaks: UAV, Shock RC, Advanced UAV. Plant yourself, stack kills, call in streaks, repeat. This is the loadout that wins hardpoint games. The last of the double weapon trio, and this one is built to be disgusting. The SO14 and VMP are incredibly complementary. One dominates at range, the other covers close quarters. I'd advise you not to swap the VMP here, they fit together perfectly. The perks and the score streaks stay the same as the other double weapon loadouts, but the equipment is where it gets evil. Gas Grenade and Molotov. Gas makes enemies unable to ADS and slows them down. Molotov makes them burn. Stack both on a precision and nobody's contesting it. For the operator, the claw fits the VMP's rhythm, but if you want to go full toxic, the death machine works too. Now onto the ARs. 3 loadouts, 1 specialist, 1 anchor, and 1 universal template. The HVK shines in Search and Destroy, so the entire loadout is built around that mode. SND score streaks, UAV, Shock RC, Hunter Killer Drone. A real secondary for ones with a machine pistol. Lightweight to gain time at the start of rounds so you're in position faster. Semtex and concussion grenades are legitimately incredible in SND, so we're obviously running those. Gung Ho is essential here because the HVK has a short mag. You're reloading constantly and you can't afford to be stuck in a reload animation when someone pushes. Dead Silence and Restock complete the setup, so you can throw as many concussions as you want. This is a top tier offensive SND loadout. The Odin is built to hold positions, similar to the PKM, but you're doing it alone. No secondary weapon needed because the Odin handles almost every range by itself. Molotov and trophy system again for area denial and protection. Dauntless over flak jacket, it's more useful overall. Quick Fix and Dead Silence are the standard. The interesting pick here is Skulker, and it's not for the strafe speed, it's for the walking speed. The Odin's walking speed is painfully slow, and since you're gonna be repositioning between angles way more than sprinting, Skulker makes a real difference in how the gun feels. Without it, the Odin feels like it's punishing you just for moving. Usual 3 score streaks. Annihilator as the operator. Simple, effective, oppressive. This is the universal template, the loadout that works with any flex AR you want to run. We're not trying to maximize anything specific, we're trying to be the best all-rounder possible. Semtex and Smoke work everywhere. Quick Fix and Dead Silence work everywhere. The 3 usual score streaks never miss. Annihilator with Overclock never misses either. And Skulker is never a bad pick. It's a standard loadout, but it's a perfect standard loadout. Plug in any gun and it works. But for Flex AR specifically, it fits the playstyle like a glove. The sniper loadout is built pure. No gimmicks, no tricks, just speed and precision. Tundra plus the machine pistol, simple and efficient. Lightweight gets you to angles first. Amped lets you swap to the machine pistol instantly when someone closes the gap. Agile speeds up your ADS recovery. And Dead Silence keeps everything quiet. Every prick here serves the same goal, be faster than the other sniper. SND score streaks, UAV, Shock RC, Hunter Killer Drone. Semtex and Smoke for the standard setup. On defense rounds, swap the Smoke for a trophy system to protect your precision. Basic but efficient, nothing wasted. And finally, the Rage Quit loadout. You need one of these, and here's why. The Man of War with thermite rounds destroys anything that flies. The Tempest handles juggernauts and Goliaths. EMP grenades take out everything on the ground. Between these 3, no score streak in the game survives. Cold-Blooded keeps AR score streaks from targeting you. Dauntless stops you from killing yourself with your own thermite rounds. Dead Silence because, at this point, you already know. The USS-9 is your secondary for actual gunfights. A thermite as your lethal because why not be even more annoying? And the usual 3 respawn score streaks. This loadout maximizes score streak destruction while keeping your killing potential as high as possible with the slots you have left. It can be your permanent loadout if you want, but honestly, it's not that fun. It's just effective. Disgustingly effective. Those are the 10 loadouts you need for Season 2. But a loadout is only as good as the gun inside it. And if you don't know which guns are actually dominating the meta right now, none of this matters. We ranked every weapon in the game and found the definitive top 20. That video is on your screen right now.